Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are here to check out some products from Five Below. Now, those who don't know what Five Below is basically a super cheap store. Kind of like Temu, but local. Although I will say their packaging, aesthetic, and everything like that is very clean. It's a very clean store. They have a ton of products in there, from clothing to candy to Japanese snacks to little manga toys to sport equipment and an electronic section. Now, back in the day, Five Below was a store known for having everything $5 and below, but with the current economy, well, if they want to stay in business, that wasn't quite possible. So most of the stuff we got today is from what they call the Beyond section. That means everything that is over $5. And today we have everything from speakers to Bluetooth headphones and more. So stick around and let's get into it. Now, as you guys can see, there are quite a few big boxes on this table, so we're gonna start with a couple of the small ones first. We're gonna start with some Bluetooth headphones. We're gonna start with these, the Verve IPX4 Bluetooth headphones. Now, real quick takeaway, guys. These did not come from Five Below. These are not gonna be featured in this video. This is the Samware GT. These are going all over social media. Plain to say, these are $500 earbuds. Supposedly some of the most amazing sounding earbuds on the planet, and I'm gonna have a chance for you guys to win a pair coming up in a video here very soon. So if you guys want a chance to win these, or at least wanna see the review, make sure to like and get subscribed right now. So we tested a ton of Bluetooth headphones on here. A lot of the cheap ones we got before from Five Below, look, let's keep it simple. They were horrible. About half of the ones we got from Temu, horrible. But about half of the ones we got from Temu before, pretty decent. So let's see if they've really stepped their game up. So starting up, here's what you guys have inside of the case. USB Type-C, love to see it. And then you have your charging box. I don't know how else to say this, but I've never felt a cheaper charging box in my life. But when you get it plugged in, you guys do see you get a little couple red lights. So we're gonna let them charge for a little bit, and then we'll jump into the audio testing. Looks like on the bottom, you got a slight little water. Nope, that is a dust blocker. So if you guys look real close here, you're gonna see that there is no ridges on this rubber, so it's just kind of sitting in there. So water would get in there pretty easily. So these are not gonna be water resistant. So careful with that. And comes with a free little carabiner clip. Looks like you can clip it right here on the side. Not a bad little inclusion. So guys, I know we've been having a lot of people who want the live streams to come back. Life's been a little busy, but this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time zone, I'm gonna be doing a live stream. I'm not sure how long we're gonna have it, but we'll probably be giving away a few of these items. So if you guys want a chance to win these, let me know. Now, given they're not the most expensive products, but I'm not gonna use them and you guys might, so I wouldn't mind shipping them out to you. All right, so as far as price goes, both of the headphones we have, these are the ones we'll check out here in a little bit, come in at $8. Doesn't get much cheaper than that unless you're going on Temu, but that case, whew, that might be the cheapest plastic ever. Pairing is super easy. They came right up and their beeps, just a fair warning, they're very loud. All right, guys, well, that took about 3 seconds. There's no EQ filters, there's no app, there's no way to control these for sound clarity. Those are horrible. To put it plainly, it's a very flat mid sound. There's almost no bass. There's no highs, none. It's hard to tell what the voices are even saying. Yeah, I'm not gonna give those away to you guys because I don't want you to have to struggle through that. I wanna at least give you guys things that are useful. So, starting off with option number 1. That's gonna be a big no from me. Even for $8, those are horrid. Like, those are bad. All right, guys, coming into the next one, these are the Glow Sounds by Bytech. Now, if you guys look at this footage here, I took a little bit in the store. They have an overabundance of earbuds. I mean, they are all over the place, and they're all $8. I imagine they have one company somewhere over in China that makes all of these, and they just order like 50 different variations. Okay, starting with the case. It feels just as cheap as the last one. You can see their attention to quality is fantastic, as the sticker on the back is crooked enough to one side. It does have a USB Type-C. That is great if they sound halfway decent. I mean, that's the most important thing with headphones. Obviously, you got to worry about battery life. I mean, these, we're not going to go into battery life with these because that one sounded horrible. I don't want to wear these any longer than I have to. I'm not quite sure how they make them sound so horrible. It's actually impressive. I mean, cheap earbuds from 15 years ago with a cable for $10 from Walmart sounded better than these. These are horrible, guys. Like, it's crazy because I have tested some really cheap earbuds. I'm talking $4 and $5 earbuds from Temu. That means it was $4 or $5 shipped to my house, no extra shipping. And they sounded worlds better than these. Those can go in the giveaway together. If somebody's really interested in checking these out and verifying what I'm saying, or just in case you guys have your doubts, be like, oh man, this guy does all these Temu videos. I'm not trying to get you guys to shop on Temu. I'm trying to get you guys to save money and buy something worth your hard-earned income, you know? So if somebody in the US wants these, come by the stream on Friday, let me know what you're gonna do with them, and all I ask is that if I send them to you, throw a comment down below in this video after you try them out to verify how horrible these are. Coming up next, we have this wireless numeric keypad. Now, you guys know, I like keyboards. I got a lot of keyboards. I like checking them out. Even if they're not my most popular videos, that's okay. It's pretty entertaining for me. But in this new era of custom keyboards, most of them don't have numpads. Now with my job, I like having a numpad. I'm typing out numbers. I'm working on sites. I'm working on back-end development, stuff like that. So I need my number pad. It makes life so much easier. So I thought, what the heck? Let's try out one of these. They're $8, so I'm not expecting much. But as long as it works, can't be too bad for $8. And it takes a AAA battery, but it also has a 2.4 gigahertz dongle. Comes out nice and easy. Okay, it sounds gross. It sounds mushy, it sounds gross, but if you guys just need a wireless numpad, not bad. It recognizes keys just fine. They don't overlap. It doesn't have any kind of interference issues, but this thing, the key press is pretty horrible. But if you guys just need something quick and cheap for $8, listen, it's not horrible. Now, if you guys can spend an extra $15 and buy something decent off Amazon, that's gonna be your best bet. All right, next up, guys, this is the unlocked wired LED gaming mouse. This comes in at $5.55. And you know what? I know a lot of people who could just use a good, cheap mouse that works. You have no idea how many friends I have that I randomly find out they're gaming on a laptop with the touchpad. Don't do that. Okay, right off the bat, the clicks, they feel solid. They feel precise. They don't feel horrible. Pads on the bottom leave a little bit much desired. They don't actually put pads on these, as you can see. It's literally just a cutout molded into the plastic, but it is raised a little bit. It's something. Now, just for quick comparison, right here, these are the mouse pads, the feet, the slide pads. There's a whole bunch of different words for them, but these are what's gonna make it feel more comfortable to move around on whatever surface you're on. By the way, if you guys are interested in checking this out, this is a mouse made by a company called ColorStorm Gaming Mice. I'll throw a link down below. They worked with the channel for a giveaway probably about 6 or 7 months ago, and I still carry one of these. I carry the blue and white one in my laptop bag when I'm traveling. It's just nice to have. I don't have to worry about batteries. It's a very nice gaming mouse, and it's under, I think it's under 17 bucks on Amazon, so I'll throw that down below. Back to what we're checking out. This in here, you know what? I mean, the clicks feel decent. Comfort, it's a little small. You know, a lot of people might not like a mouse this small, but let's plug it in, let's move it around a little bit, see how it feels. It looks like a $5 mouse, there's no doubt. The RGB diffusion is horrible. It looks like you got 2 LEDs and about here and here that just kind of shine outwards. Guys, this is a win. For $5.55, if you need a cheap mouse for traveling, your mouse broke and you got a Five Below near you and you don't, you know, you want to wait and do some research, you know, snag this puppy up. This is a great little backup. This thing feels really solid. All right, just a quick peek, guys. Click accuracy, 96%. Target efficiency, well, that's kind of on me. You got to really adjust the DPI, but look, not bad. Like seriously, for $5.55, this is the first one I'm kind of excited about. Does it suck? Does it suck? No, it works. It's got a decently long cable. Pick one up, guys. Not a bad deal. I'm glad in this we found something I can like genuinely recommend to you guys. All right, next up, I want to get some lighting in here because these look super cool. So Monster Cable was a company for years known for making high-end HDMI audio cables, HDMI, DisplayPort, audio, optical cables. Like they were known for just making high-end stuff. Now, for 15 bucks, you can get this Neon Flex 6.5 foot, 2 meter, sound reactive, multicolor, IC flow, A lot of words. It's a really cool light strip. So let's jump into it. Let's check this thing out. Now for testing, we're gonna be using the Euchre 65 watt. This thing looks dirty because I have used this thing so many times since we checked it out, guys. If you haven't seen the video where this is in, the Temu camping video, this is my new favorite flashlight power bank. I mean, this thing, I use it every day. We're gonna be talking about that in a future Temu update video, but for now, we're gonna use it to try these out. Looks like the light only comes out on a single side. So if I really wanted to, I could kind of coil it up in here like this. That's pretty decent. Let's check out the different options here. Now I will say, color brightness, it's not the brightest thing in the world. For 15 bucks, but the materials in this thing feel very premium. Like between the rubber, the bendable backplate, I mean, they feel pretty solid. All right guys, well, on the downside, I spent about 20 minutes trying to get this to work and it will not connect to the app. Now, upon further inspection of the app and the reviews, you will see here the reviews are woefully negative. Now, people just saying straight up it doesn't work, that it won't connect. So you guys decide if it's worth it or not. I mean, you know, you can always just manually click through and find the color you want. It's not the most vibrant thing in the world, but it works. I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't know, for 15 bucks, like this thing feels premium. And the light's kind of cool, but I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is worth 15 bucks? That's a tough one for me to say. Because it's like on one hand, it's very cheap for the materials it's made out of, but the fact that it doesn't work with the app, huge letdown. So you guys got to help me on this one. Which category do I put this one in? Let me know down below. I will say that vibrance-wise, it certainly does not look like what's on the box. All right, guys, next up, we are checking this out. I saw this thing in there. You guys know I had to try this thing out. This thing just looks phenomenal. Now, do I expect amazing sound from this? No, I do not. I will be heavily judging this thing based on the sound quality. I have seen some very high-end, nice speakers like this before. I mean, I've recently got one myself. Not quite the same, but general idea given. Guys, this is like a $200 speaker. This is a $25 speaker. Actually, I was wrong. This is a $15 speaker. So, guys, I will judge it as such. I'm going to judge this as a $15 speaker. I'm not going to directly compare it to a $200 edifier speaker. That wouldn't be fair. That's not how we roll here. Now, if we're judging this purely from an aesthetic standpoint, I think mine's already cracked. I don't know if you guys can see this right here, but there appears to be an inside crack or scuff. It does look pretty neat though. It's very simple. I like it. It looks cool. I really do believe in my heart this is gonna sound horrible, but we're gonna try it. Okay, problem appears to have been the cable. So let's check out the sound now. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Unbox Analysis. Today we are here to check out the GoTrax GX1. This is a dual motor 1200 watt scooter. Now, hey, okay. All right, guys. So after dealing with a cable issue for a while, the cable that came with it, bad. It would randomly turn off after a few seconds. But once we got rid of that old junky cable, you know what? This thing does not sound bad for a $15 transparent Bluetooth speaker. It's got decent highs, mids, and lows. It is not the loudest. It is not the punchiest speaker in the world. I mean, we have a 4-inch speaker and a tweeter. But for $15, guys, that's cool. Go buy a couple of these, link them together. It's kind of a little arty statement piece. That's pretty cool. Heck yeah. 10 for 10. Would recommend as long as you have your own USB Type-C cable to put with it. This is called the Uptech Instant Camera. It's $25 at Five Below. That is the most expensive thing I've ever purchased at Five Below, hands down. Basic idea of this goes off of the old Polaroid idea. So you have the camera, you got this little film cartridge inside, you take a picture, and it prints it out. Feels pretty cheap. It's plastic. Okay, so inside you have a paper reel. You got to bring it up like so. So it's going to print these pictures on a type of paper. I mean, actually, that's a pretty cool idea. So you slide it, pop her open. You got to roll in there, close it, slide it up. All right, it appears to be a dot matrix printer. You know, it's kind of cool, kind of gimmicky. Obviously, it feels kind of cheap, but not too bad. You know, this would be a really cool gift for some kids, somebody who wants to play with something, a little dot matrix. It does have grayscale as well. We will set it to grayscale and we will try one more. I mean, the printing takes seconds, but it's pretty cool. Obviously, super gimmicky. Now, are you going to be able to find ink for this? Well, I looked around the store. I didn't see any. I have no idea if you'll even be able to replace the ink on the inside or not, or paper. This might be one of those things you buy it. Once it runs out, if whoever's using it really enjoys it, maybe just go pick up another one. Okay, next up, we got the big items, guys. Now, the reason I got these, well, it's pretty apparent. It is a giant wall art wireless speaker. Yeah, I mean, it feels just like, I mean, that's not bad. It's got a decent look to it. You can tell it's got some kind of different fabric on it than your normal paintings would be. And that's because there's gonna be a speaker behind here that has to get the sound out. It's gotta yeet it out, if you will. Over here on the side, it looks like we have our actual control module. USB Type-C, volume down, power. Let's see if she'll, powered right on. No way. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Unbox Analysis. That sounds better than the box. What is going on? That is way too cool. Guys, you gotta pick one of these up. That is wild. So here on the back, it looks kind of like a normal picture frame. You got your little hanging stand here. It doesn't appear to come with any hardware to hang it up, but what the heck? For 25 bucks, guys, a picture and food for thought. You could put whatever you want for this picture. You just take off this fabric, overlay it. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Looks like it came with a nice little stain on there, or I put it on there. Who knows? That's super cool. 25 bucks, Bluetooth, wall mounted speaker with a battery in it. That thing actually has bass. Like when I have it sitting on the table, I can feel the table vibrating. I couldn't feel that with the other speaker. Like that's genuinely awesome. You guys let me know what you guys think down below what I should do with this thing. All right, now to our final offering. It is another speaker. LED Art BT speaker. Simple enough. Okay, I mean, it looks pretty cool. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Unbox Analysis. Today we are here to check out the Go screws. Show you guys that here. It's up here on the screen for you guys right. Honestly, guys, this thing sounds perfectly fine. It sounds very similar to the other one, maybe even a little bit louder. Kind of something I've never seen before, especially not in this price point. Really cool. Let me know what you guys think about this stuff. Do you guys want to see more stuff from Five Below or any other stores like it? Let me know. So thanks for stopping in for this one, guys. It's been an absolute blast. If you guys want some of this stuff, let me know down in the comments what you'll do with it, and we will see you guys on Friday.